West with Trek2m. This is episode 168. If you give me a minute here, I will be right back and we can go ahead and hop into the game. Be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. 1 second. Alright, I'm back, Mr. Lucky. Getting comfortable here and setting up my stupid video, which is stupid because I have less subs now when I got sick, so I guess they think I'm faking it. It's okay. I'll deal with it. I don't care. That means the ones that are here are loyal, which is what I want. I want loyal subs, loyal friends. I don't want ones that are going to be disloyal in the end. The ones that might show up at my funeral when I do kick the bucket, not ones that won't. Nobody else joined yet, Lucky?
So the old ones painted their faces with something called makeup, like the card check. Why? That beats me.
It probably meant something to them, as it does to my...
The rebels know exactly where to hit us. Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by... a mistake. A single miscalculation. There
By
is no glory or
incompetence
honor in
more
such a
than a
fate.
mistake.
Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up. Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word
Need to
for
get
it.
him the stuff he needs for his arm before we're on this mission.
Remind me what we need to do to get you that new arm of yours?
Gaia said we can find what we need at the Zenith lab.
Got it. I have to go now.
Then do not let me
Alright, we need to go to that Zenith lab, but let's talk to everybody real quick. Because everybody's got an exclamation point above their head. Let's talk to her first. She's the new one of the clan. Let's talk to her first.
Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. We knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them,
She gets
which
so
is
very
disturbing.
excited.
And then there's Hephaestus, and
Okay, how about we take it
Alva's
one step
gonna
at a
have
time?
a good
Correct.
technology overload.
I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
Start with the companion.
I imagine you don't know anyone yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are. I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
You mentioned Eric Visser. How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
You mentioned Eric Visser.
Oh my god,
The
it jumped
Zenith through
through
Trek.
one
He
to
is
the other.
known to the combing through related to weapon knowledge. That's why he's
My
but
controller is
it
messing
appears
up.
yet another.
Well,
If
There we go. Guess I have to hold it there. Okay, let's start with her family.
you mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners, peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
Sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that. The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CEO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Farrow, whom we considered the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Farrow, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Pharaoh spent a great deal of time in San Francisco.
My throat is really
In
bad.
fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CEO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Farrow, a renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CEO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principal diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
So, Bohai, the overseer. Will he run things better than CO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right. Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge for people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why Diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only Overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to Diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
I need to get going, but if you need anything...
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about, to capture Hephaestus, it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
Gee, that just takes way too long on each one.
There she is. I hear you found Thebes. How was it?
Maniacs, lava, what's not to like?
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
At least I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my gear ready then.
You look tired.
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Errand. Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
I should get going.
As soon as you want us heading out to those cauldrons.
I'll give you the heads up.
These two.
From the look on your
Yeah,
face,
stab you
I'd
back.
say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
So, we settled it nicely.
Our new Quen friend? The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Yeah, that's Alva for you. Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to bloom.
He dies this next mission,
What?
so
I thought
we'll
that
probably
was pretty
hold
good.
off on this next mission.
Zoe liked it.
for now.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging thunder jaws.
Better them than us, for once. I should go get this to Gaia.
Of course.
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale, I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alba. How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scout. Apparently the old ones wrestled machine, called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it. Apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Plus something... Me, I think I'll stick to singing to calm the nerves.
I assume you've been looking into Demeter now that Gaia's merged with it?
Yes. It's been humbling to know that the seeds I carry in this pouch came in turn from the seeds saved for Demeter in the old world. It gives me hope that the cycle of life will prevail now, just as it did before.
I need to get going.
Right. That means we'll be going after Hephaestus.
Okay. Let's go talk to the one down below. Blue. Where's she at? She down here. Down here. Here. Why is that one locked? Why is that one locked now? That's down that way. How do we get into that room from here? I could have sworn we already opened that one. Really? That just leads us around to this one. This isn't the one I want. I'm confused. That's the one I want. Huh. Okay. So why is that one locked? Interesting. I'm confused. Where is... but I'm confused.
You just need to find the right strategy. Well, forget it. The man is unbeatable at Machine Strike.
His people invented the game. What did you expect?
Kotalo can't win every time. Try to be optimistic.
Where is my... Where do I go to up? Where is my... That's Kotalo. I don't want to talk to him. Where is my lab at? Nope, that's my house. Where's the stupid lab at? Oh, there it is. Do I have any unlocked, anything else unlocked? Nope, that's it. Okay. Where is... Hmm. Where's the workshop at? There's the workbench. I'm an idiot. Right here. I need to see if I need anything. One second, I need some water. Stupid iron tastes funny. I gotta see this.
So this Hephaestus, he's like
Okay, there
Gaia's
was
own personal
a.
blacksmith.
Where's the
Yeah.
rat?
A very angry one. That's like my Uncle Lauren. Man didn't smile a day in his life and would box your ears if you messed with his
This
voice.
one. Why is the bottom door locked all of a sudden? This is weird. Can't figure it out. Well, that door's definitely locked. Okay, so that's the way I have to go. I'm not really ready to do this quest yet. I don't think.
Spinning in a
Welcome back. Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct, but the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Aloy. I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. A slave. Forever. We have a solid plan. You helped come up with it. Without you there, the probability that the Zeniths discover us is high. But with you, that risk is much less. We'll get Hephaestus, get out, and come back here. It'll be okay. No! You can't guarantee that. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect? Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. Like you said, odds are in our favor if I do. We have to succeed. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
You still there, puppy?
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generator schematics. The ones Gaia and Beta built. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Is everything alright? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
If you need anything before heading out to the cauldrons.
You have nothing to worry about. Gaia's explained your plan in detail, as expected from such an efficient AI. I've even received some very, succinct combat advice from Kotalo. You know, in case the Zeniths show up.
What kind of advice?
He, told me to run.
For now. We'll even the odds soon enough.
I like that. He, told me to run.
Any more data catch your eye?
All of it?
Funny.
I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel. It's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night. You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway. If we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year my sister gets terrified with Leviathan.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
I should go. Make sure you talk to Gaia.
May your path lead.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in land.
I appreciate it.
Right, now what do they all want?
Aloy, everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a, lively conversation.
We just had a lot to talk about.
Yep, you're weird.
Does
you're
this
right.
mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for, wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny.
We're gonna shoot a puppy.
How does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Katalo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
I hope they aren't needed.
Like I said, just in case.
Any last findings you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora. Spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you, Varl. What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will. I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah, right. You were right, you know, about keeping Rost's memories buried. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back, because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot. And I took him for granted.
He was a good man. He raised you well.
I'm glad you're coming with me, Varl.
Sure there's no urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running.
Okay, we're done with Varl. Let's talk to her, and then we'll talk to the annoying one on the couch.
Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet...
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say.
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But the more of your data I go through, every voice I hear, every word I read from our ancient past, it makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail, it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pretty sure I done most of what I needed to heal the land gods. Let's see what's left.
About the land gods.
Well, 3 of them wandered off from Plainsong, so sank in a lake. Doe ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines. I was hoping you could go to each. I sent their locations.
Okay, got it. I'll let you know when it's done. I should go.
As soon as you intend to leave for Gemini...
Okay, now I have to go
You'll
talk
hear
to
about it.
Dum Dum on the couch. The one making all the ragged.
Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for Gemini.
Are you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? I mean, whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Mercer and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Catallo?
Ah, now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more reading.
Ah, it wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world. I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not. They still did it, though. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future. Our future. As long as I can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Erend. I'm glad you're with me.
Okay, enough. I'm gonna get emotional.
Go back to farewell. There we go.
I should go.
That same here.
I need to get the stuff for Catello's arm. Yeah, we're not going to Gaia. Let's see, what do we need for Catello's arm? Here we are. Alright, we're going to meet Catello at his meeting place. We are going to call for a bird brain. The bird brain. Oh. Let's go. Fast travel. Right. Yeah, we can fast travel. Right there. Mr. Catello, his armadillo.
Zenith Lab's around here. That's where Catallo said we'd find what he needs to build himself a new arm.
Call Smello the Catello.
Hey, Catallo? I'm at the Zenith Lab. Ready to come over?
I'm on my way. Aloy, I appreciate you meeting me here.
I'm happy to help. Did Gaia mention where exactly in the Zenith Lab we'd find what you need?
She mentioned the chamber where you found Beta, and the database that lies within. She said it'll help us find the knowledge and components I require to build a new arm.
At least we know where to look. We will have to be quick about it, in case the Zeniths are watching.
Understood.
The lab's up this way.
He's like, I got this. He's one-armed. I'll climb it. Hang on. He has a pretty good
You okay?
arm.
I got this.
He eventually slips and she grabs him and helps him up. No.
Machines. We're scrapping the specters for parts.
Should we dispose of them?
Or we can sneak past them.
Your choice.
Relax a bit now.
Really, Costello? You gotta scream? We want some things to know we're here.
Should save my plasma ammo. Use something else.
I love toying with them. Oh, acid. Wait for it. Wait for it. Draw that. Aim. Fire.
Careful! It's dangerous even with missing parts!
I love torturing them. It's fun. It's really fun. Okay, what parts should we break off next? I don't see any good parts to break off. It's having a fit. Right.
Let's teach them respect! With honor! Fight like a thunderjaw! Finish it!
Another victory.
Entrance to the lab is by that tunnel. Come on.
Hey. saw a dead body somewhere that I don't remember if I searched or not. One second.
Can't let the cold distract me.
Where? Oh, wait. Loot. I don't know if she's here right now. Miss Poppy! Oh, I guess she's not here. Oh, Lucky, you might want to go change that. Smell that over here. Puppy! Puppy! I want a puppy in the chat. Alright, let's grab that gun. Alright, Lucky. Please don't do that, Lucky. Okay, where did I drop that stupid gun?
How do you like me now?
Don't really need the extra noises in the background. I don't know why I'm hearing music. Oh. Really, Lucky? Probably was. It sounded like me. I know. That sword, especially when I'm in the dark side, I become very evil.
The enemy did this?
So I take it we lost Puppy?
Hard to believe, but yeah.
Gaia said the Zeniths made incredible discoveries here. But in the end, they only used such knowledge for self-defense.
At least now we can use it to do something good. Without ammo.
I made a little bit too much noise. Something knows I'm here. Why you call me on my ha-me-ha-me-ha? Why you commenting on my ha-me-ha-me-ha? I don't know. I remember what I'm going up against, so let's make sure I got plenty of ammo. Trying to make me go deaf there, Lucky. Oh, my eye action is now great. There she is. It's a rat-a-puppy.
Enemies up ahead.
this one.
Why did who vanish? Puppy, you do realize what time it was, right?
And again!
I hate when it does this.
I will not fall to you! Lady's only halfway in.
Yeah, I'm raging alright. Ow.
We better get a move on. The room we found Beta in is up ahead.
Lead the way.
Oh no, puppy's whining again. We're gonna have a puppy as the crusty on the busty. Oh. No, it's not. Yeah, she still hasn't done any of the Eren Yeager quests, has she? I don't know, I did them pretty quick. How did I... Okay, puppy, how did I cheat? I still haven't figured that one out. How did I cheat? Okay, well, if you don't know, then you can't say I cheated. You're supposed to do that, puppy. But you're supposed to kill them while they're in the air, using the Eren Yeager weapons. Using the Eren Yeager weapons. You're supposed to be using the Eren Yeager weapons.
Is that it down there?
No, using your gun won't work, puppy. I tried. It's the Eren Yeager weapons, puppy. Eren Yeager. It's an Eren Yeager quest, so it has to be his weapons. Duh. I think it was with the blades, if I remember right. I did it, puppy. And no, I didn't cheat at it either. I did it by myself. I didn't share play mine. You asked them to cheat for you, but I didn't cheat. Miss Puppy, we tried. We tried to help you multiple times, Puppy. You can't say nobody helped you.
Now we just need to find a way to
We
access
tried
the
to help
database Guy
you.
was talking about.
Don't think we're
Varl mentioned you found Beta in one of those pods. I would hate to be locked up inside such a thing. There's barely room to breathe.
Yeah, but ranked is on duos. There's no... I tried squads, Mr. Fights. There's no squads. No.
You see something?
Well, that sucks. I love climbing up and sniping.
Me?
For the fallen marshal!
No!
You should respect the Outlander.
Yeah, you better respect the Outlander.
We should continue.
What are you doing here, dude? What are you doing here, Catello? You're on the other side of the wall. What are you doing here? No, there's only duos now. That's what me and Lucky were discussing. You're at level 999999.
I'll wait here.
Oh no.
Find this in my stash later.
He's messing with their names. Puppy, he's scrambling their names. Puppy, you're really gullible, puppy. You're really gullible, puppy. Gullible means you're easy to trick, puppy. I kept trying to say something, puppy, but you wouldn't listen. Yeah. Nobody called you weird names. Oh my god. Puppy, what you drinking? I want some. Better yet, what you smoking? I want some. You sure? Oh, your cigarettes are disgusting. Are you crying or you got a cold? Well, there's your kid. Your kid wants to play. Huh? Why? He's your kid. Oh, chicken.
I think I found what we're looking for.
Let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
I'll download the database to your Focus, so you can search through it later.
What about the components?
They should be somewhere on the... Spectres!
Fight with honor!
Great, we're dead. I forgot all about these bad freaking stupid robots.
None shall stand in our way!
Really, Catello, you only have one arm and you're yelling, "None shall stand in our way!" Ow. Stay alive, Catello. Catello. No, puppy, I called it Smello.
Number 10.
I thought he called you purple. Puppy, you know he's white. You're related to him. I was talking about, puppy. I was talking about your nephew, you lunatic. Oh, so you're saying Luigi and Hanzo are both white? Cool.
I'm not letting this one go.
You were the one talking about him, not me.
Hit that weak spot.
The
Ow.
Zetas might send reinforcements. We need to finish up and get out of here. The components should be somewhere on the second floor.
I'm right behind you.
No, it's puppy. He's probably whiter than me. Got it. All right, let's move. Find the components on the second floor, and I have to go to the bathroom. Great. Alright, we'll try to find the components on the second floor for Catello's arm. We're gonna only make Catello's arm, and then I gotta go to the bathroom, and then come back. Gotta find the door to the second floor. Got to find the second floor, and then I need to go to pee. Get to his parts, get out of here. We're gonna shoot you because you're homely. Oh. I tagged you, boom. You're dead. No, bad girl.
We need to search the entire floor.
I'll keep a lookout. Don't want any more surprises.
Good idea.
There we go. Open the door. Take our gun back up. Take our gun with us. Go around this way. We'll take it with us. Crap, I forgot we needed that. Alright, let's drop our gun with him. I can't carry it through with me. Let's drop it right here. Where is Costello at? I doubt he'll grab it, but you know, you never know.
You should look for the parts. In case of any more unexpected guests.
I'm on it.
There, the gun drops right behind Costello. Arm ammo up. Yeah, it sucks. That's what she said. Yeah, it's probably not even legendary, huh? No.
A vent. Might be a way out of this room.
Puppy! Yeah. Well, Battle Pass hasn't been taken away just yet, puppy. You still have 3 weeks, roughly. Yes. Yes, puppy. Oh no, I thought I heard a child in here. Which one is that?
Please tell me the components are in there.
Alright, how do I get in there to get the components? This way I would guess, maybe? I bet it's getting exhausting making all that money too. True. Yeah, there's a ranked section. Yeah. I'm way. So. Shoot a puppy in her eye. Oh.
I've literally invited you like 65 rounds.
Yeah, especially Trek. Trek is gonna be hiding in all kinds of places, isn't he?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out.
Why you growling and cussing, puppy?
And I also need to change my stuff and space and stuff.
You might want to change something then, huh? Nothing. Shoot the puppy in the sky. I don't know. Are you gonna keep singing? Chicken. Chicken, you're confused about everything too. Excuse you, chicken.
I need to make it to where. How do you change? No, I'm not talking about settings. I need to change my
I don't remember where to go from here. My brain forgot.
See what that does. I'll change it if I need to. Alright, what are we doing? We doing the ranked stuff or whatever?
Yeah, it's only on duos.
Downloading data. Or we can do trios. We can't do trios, it's not option.
Nope, there's no trios. There's only a duos. There's only a duos. Ever since the new update, dude.
I thought there was trios.
Nope. There used to be.
But I thought there was 0 trios.
No, they took it out. It's only ranked. It's only the ranked one. It's only the duos. No, he's telling the truth, Messiah. It's gone. Yeah, he was telling the truth. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. Yeah, it was before the update. Now the update, so we don't get it now. Because of the new update, I think. They took out the squads one too, for that we heard using, so. For that, there's no trios and there's no squads. I'm gonna have to hop off of here. I have to go to the bathroom. Plus, I forgot which way to go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna have to hop off this for now. I will be back here again with another video soon as I can. Like, subscribe, notification, and I'll see you guys back here soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.